What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. These are the Jabra Elite 85H wireless active noise cancellation headphones. They go for $250 and they're really good. Like, definitely one of my favorite over-the-ear headphones. They sound excellent. They have really clear and concise controls. You know, intuitive. You don't have to really figure this stuff out in terms of like, oh, how do I use this or how do I do that? It's very easy to use, and the controls and the features that they have are really nice. Inside the box, you get a 3.5 millimeter headphone cable so you can listen to these wired up, a very small USB-C charging cable, and this soft shell case that you can house the headphones in to protect them or carry them a little bit easier. You get a little lanyard as well. Taking a closer look at the headphones, you'll see on the right-hand side, you have the controls, and these controls, you can feel these right here, allow you to play, pause the music, allow you to press it for about 5 seconds to put it into pairing mode. You can change the track by pressing and holding up or down, depending if you want to go forward a track or back a track. Very simple, very easy to use controls. Each headphone does have a button. The one on the left is going to allow you to switch between the different modes of the headphones, from active noise cancellation to turning it off, to turning on transparency mode, which is going to allow you to hear what's going on around you. And it automatically turns on as well the transparency mode when you're on phone calls. The button on the right brings up your smart assistant of choice, have it be on iPhone or Android, Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, whichever one you use. This is where you'll plug in that 3.5 millimeter headphone cable, and then below that you have the USB-C charging cable. Once you have them paired and turned on, if you want to turn them off, it's actually pretty cool. You just turn them like this, and they automatically turn off. You're probably going to ask, how about turning them on? Just turn them like that after you have them, and they're automatically on. Put them on your ears, and you're ready to go. All right, let's talk about the comfort with the Jabra Elite 85H headphones. Very comfortable. I can definitely wear these for a while. I will admit, with this hat, since I have a huge head, it is pushing down on my hat a little bit, but when I take this off and use them just as directed, they feel great. Very comfortable. The ear cups, very comfortable. Again, I have a big head, so if your head's not like ginormous, you'll probably be fine with the comfort in terms of these, wearing a hat and stuff like that. They do have a nice cushion up here at the top. Very cushiony ear cups as well. So overall, very nice. Also, the design of these are the blue ones. They come in 4 different colors. Check the website, see if they have the color you want. I know they have black, white, I forget what the other color is offhand, but yeah, they have a bunch of colors in case you want a different color. So listening to the Jabra 85Hs is definitely its strongest point, because that's what you're gonna be using these for. They sound excellent. Everything that I've listened to has sound fantastic. Really good. I'm very happy with these. Now, $250, they're kind of at that elite in terms of, you know, price range to, you know, they're a lot more than obviously a budget pair, but these sound really good. I'm very happy with these. The active noise cancellation is fantastic. It pretty much blocks out almost everything that's around you. So if you're, you know, listening to something that has a good enough amount volume on, and you know, you won't hear a lot of that outside noise. If you just have these on with some light music going on, you might hear what's going on very faintly, but it definitely blocks out, I'd say, about 80 to 90% of the sounds around you. The transparency mode, again, works really pretty good. I was not gonna say really great. It works pretty good. I mean, I've definitely heard better transparency modes in terms of clarity. I can definitely hear, you know, and stuff, what's going on around me when I do have that on. Let me put it on really quick. I can hear myself, you know, great. Is it the best? Is it the clearest? I mean, it's clear, but it's, I don't know, I'd want a little bit more volume with it for sure, almost to bring out the sounds around me a little bit more, but overall it sounds pretty well. Now, when you turn ANC off, which I just did, they still sound really good, but you'll hear like a 20 to 30% less around you when you have ANC on, if that makes sense. So whatever you're listening to, have it be bass heavy music or, you know, just acoustic guitar type music or classical, or podcast or talking on the phone, all that stuff sounds really, really good. There's a bunch of microphones. I believe there's 8 microphones built into these, so you get really good sound when you're talking on the phone. People are gonna hear you great. The sound that you hear through these is really great. Just sound overall is excellent. Speaking of the sound, I recorded a little 20-second clip of me talking with these connected to my Galaxy Z Fold 2. It's connected via Bluetooth, and I recorded it, so let's hear how that sounds. Hey everybody, here's a little voice test with the Jabra Elite 85H wireless noise canceling headphones. I'm recording this directly on my Galaxy Z Fold 2. That way you can get an idea of what these microphones sound like when you're in a fairly quiet environment. So this is the screen you'll see when you go into the app, and what good pair of headphones doesn't have an app? So you can come in here and you can choose different moments. So if that's your my moment, you have your commute, you have if you're in public, you're in private. So if I hit in public, it automatically turns on hear through, and I can increase or decrease the sound of that. That's hear through is basically transparency mode, so that you can hear what's going on around you. Again, very cool. And you have these different moments you can click between. In private, obviously I have that turned off, but I would want active noise cancellation turned on to be able to, again, hear what's going on. Next, you have your equalizer. You can come in here and set your equalizer up, whatever you want. If you want more bass heavy or mid-range, all you do is drag this up or down. And when you're done, that's pretty much it. You're good to go at that point. You also have these music presets as well that you can choose. So if you want it to be more speech heavy, just tap on that, or treble boost, or energize. Energize. I keep it at neutral. I think neutral sounds the best personally, so I keep it on neutral. Down here you have Soundscape. So if you just want to listen to white noise, or pink noise as they call it, all you do is press that and it plays just what you would think, that kind of almost ocean wave sound to it. So that's what the pink noise sounds like, and you have that built right into it. You also have smart sound. If you go in here and you activate this, this is going to take the audio from your environment and it's being sampled to determine the ideal moment to apply. I don't use this, but it just creates a moment for you depending upon the situation you're in. Obviously, I'm talking right now, so this probably isn't going to be the best moment to create, but it might be something that you want to use, so you can activate that if you want. You can also hit save when you're ready to save any of the moments that you have. Go into Discover. When we go into Discover, it kind of gives you, it tells you if there's anything new with the headphones. You can see there is new Sound Plus. So if I hit Show Me, I can come in here and it'll say, did you know you can create custom equalizer presets? Kind of what I just showed you a little bit ago about the bass, the mid-range, and the treble to kind of customize the sound to how you want it to sound. So they have all that built into there. Let's go back to the main screen of the Jabra headset app. Let's hit settings in the top right, and we can update our firmware if need be, if there's a new firmware update. Headset settings, you can come in here and do your audio experience. You can auto pause audio when it's on the ears. That's a feature that's built into it. So when you take the headphones on and off your ears, if you have this feature turned on, the audio will pause. I love that feature, so I keep that on. Call experience. You can auto answer calls, use on-air detection to answer incoming calls, to auto answer the call if you want. Voice controls, you can say answer or ignore. For all that stuff, you can auto mute the microphone, turn off the headset to mute your microphone, put it into unmute. So you have a lot of cool little side features here in terms of talking on the phone or listening to music and stuff like that. You can make your calls more trebly or more bassy. And then you got your headphone configuration, which you can go into sleep mode if you want. So to save battery, the headset will enter sleep mode when inactive, I should say, or not being worn. So if there was no audio playing through or whatever, maybe I just forgot to turn these off, they'll auto shut off after an hour. I'm actually gonna turn that to 15 minutes because I think that's better for me. You can also select the type of guidance you prefer to hear in the headset. You can have voice or tone guidance, like beeps or an actual voice telling you if it's turned on or not, if you have low battery, all that stuff. Battery life, crazy. Up to 30 plus hours with these. You're gonna get amazing battery life with these headphones. And that's with active noise cancellation on. And when you put active noise cancellation on and you realize how like deadening it makes the outside world, and you're still getting up to 30, 35 hours of battery life, that's almost in a class of its own. It's really, really good. So however you want to use these, have it be on a conference call. I use them on my Mac Mini sometimes when I'm doing like a video conference call. They sound fantastic. The people hear me fantastic. If you're talking on the phone, walking around outside, it doesn't pick up a lot of the wind noise. Or if you're just walking around your house, they work great. Music sounds fantastic. Podcasts sound fantastic because they're amazing. They're really, really good. Are they the most stylish, coolest looking headphones? Yeah, I don't know about that, but they're not bad looking either, kind of like pretty good looking. But the sound and the features, the ease of use of everything, the app, truly happy with these. If you want to pick these up, I'll link them down below. Thanks for watching. See you down the road.